We're going to talk more about the recount effort with President Trump's lead lawyer on the recount in Wisconsin. We are joined by Madison lawyer Jim Troupis. Jim, thanks very much for making time. I know today you are alleging irregularities with how absentee ballots were counted and processed. We just heard from the Milwaukee County Clerk. He says, if you got evidence of that, if you got proof of that, show it to them. Why have a recount?
Well, first of all, recount is the only legal way to do what we're doing. I have no clue why the clerk said that. It's not a question of us being able to present evidence. It's a question of us having to present it pursuant to the statute during the course of a recount. It's the only statutory way to do it.
So are you looking for ballots that did not get counted or ballots that should not have been counted?
Well, as we've said from the beginning, the Trump campaign has been about transparency and about following the law. What we had on Election Day and in the time prior to Election Day was a lot of attempts, and in fact, the reality in both Madison and Milwaukee was that they used these laws in ways in which they were never intended to be used. Our absentee voting laws in Wisconsin are mandatory. They're not, you don't get to change them because you're in Milwaukee. You must follow the rules. They did not follow those rules. So those are not legal votes.
Well, let me ask you about that. You're saying they're not legal votes, but they say they are legal votes. They were following the rules. They followed the same rules that all 72 counties followed here. This isn't just a Milwaukee or Dane County issue. Why not then look at all those counties where President Trump won?
Well, and let's start with that question about the counties that were selected. If they want us to count the other counties, we're overjoyed to do it. They have the right, and perhaps the obligation, but certainly the right, to ask for a recount in any county they want. We selected these two counties precisely because we know that in those two counties, Dane and Milwaukee, there was a complete abuse of the absentee voting process. And as a consequence, votes were passed that were not legal, at least in Wisconsin. You have to follow the law.
And from what we heard from the county clerk, they believe that they were following the law or the guidance they got from WEC. We appreciate you making time for us, Jim Troupis, and we'll follow up as this recount continues.
I look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.